Hello, hi YouTube in the future, hi Twitch chat right now, welcome back. This is day 49 of Witcher 3 first playthrough. We did a lot of the main story of Blood and Wine yesterday, and we're gonna keep going. Super fun, made good progress. We need to, oh my gosh. Look though. Actually, hold on. There we go. We have, okay, I was doing the wine wars where we were trying to figure out stuff for the two people and figuring out who was sabotaging their vineyards. And now we have to go and unsabotage the main vineyard after we solved it. And it gave us like 10 more pieces of places to kill, or 10 more places for us to kill all the stupid bugs. No, not bugs, plants. I don't want to do that. We'll do it as we go, maybe, but like, that's kind of tedious. So we'll see. So let's see how it goes. I love when you guys say hi to yourselves on YouTube in the future. I love it. Hi, Tekla. Hi, chat room. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging with me. I am excited and ready to play today. So, we will finish the wine quest because we got to get that all set up for them, but we have to go. Okay, no worries. What are we gonna do? I mean, there's one right here. We might as well just go warm up with this one straight east. And then figure out what we're gonna do next. And then we have to go meet with the Duchess again for the main quest to keep that going. So we'll definitely do that too. Also, I don't like how I dyed the Manticore shirt. Hello? There are bugs at this one. See, I knew I said bugs for a reason.
You've the look of a knight. Over there, monsters have come.
I'm getting them. Oh my god, I can't. Actually, I am not getting them. I can't even see them. Ooh! We're starting with some good music.
You, hey, with the blades on your back. Help us. Lord, monsters all around.
Oh, I tried. Ooh. There we go. That was a good start for the day. Hello, Clarity. How old am I? 31. How old are you? Ew, was that a fetus? An embryo, my bad. Monsters. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I like how we ran over to say that. La da dee
Good
la
work,
da da
Geralt.
da. Thank you.
With the Duchess saved, you can take some time off.
I don't think I can, but thank you. Wait, who's that? Diary, Pyre's journal. Pyre journal, only latest entries legible, remaining pages stuck together with dried blood. I cursed every day I had to grovel and toil for Count Crespi. Now I curse every day I cannot serve him. Now I know why he was so harsh, so domineering, so quick to anger. One cannot remain calm and good-natured when so many troubles crop up every day in one vineyard. Now I, as steward of Belgard, must deal with each of them. The geologist the Count hired before his tragic death has disappeared. With him went the hefty sack of crowns we sent him and the study we had hired him to complete. Tilly feels infested with giant centipedes, and a breathless page just ran up to inform me something's attacked the northern vines. Sorry. Enough writing. I'm off to see what all the panic's about. Hello, Master Punk. Hi, Mosey. It's so hard to choose my favorite Soulsborne. I think Sekiro, if we're gonna choose one overall, Sekiro, I really love the feel of and the fluidity of it, but it's really different than the other ones. I really love the bosses in Dark Souls 3, but I really love Elden Ring as well. I need to replay Bloodborne. Hopefully someday it'll be 60 FPS. So my answer for all of them, Sekiro. For like Soulsborne, probably Elden Ring. I also need to replay Dark Souls 2 for no reason whatsoever. Besides the fact that it makes me want to cry. And I just want to feel it again. So in summary, you're saying Dark Souls 2. I just like didn't pay attention to Dark Souls 2 enough. Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. I played the remake of Demon Souls. I didn't play the original, but I played the remake. I did not love it. I'm not gonna lie. I know I probably sucked at it, but the in-between of bosses in Demon Souls is so tedious and annoying to me. But I guess it makes it more challenging. But I did I like the, like, it's weird how they made it different as they developed more, like, Demon Souls and Dark Souls games. Like, Dark Souls 3 is really easy in between the bosses, I think. Once you've played, it's, like, easy in between. But the bosses are more challenging. With, like, Demon Souls, the in-between was harder, and the bosses were so easy. That's what I found, at least. But I did start in a weird order. And I guess because 3... I don't know. Oh yeah, Hollow Knight I actually just re-added to my, like, coming up list because I don't know when Silksong's supposed to come out, the sequel. But originally it was supposed to come out earlier this year. But then they put it off, so I'm hoping in the next, like, half year it'll come out. So we need to play the original Hollow Knight. I've been waiting years to play that. Just kind of waiting for the sequel announcement, like the date. I can't even hit these idiots. So yeah. I'll probably play the first Hollow Knight. I can't even hit him! In the next couple months. I'm yelling, sorry, it's loud. Yo, give me a break. I can't even get to them! There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, somebody just commented about Hollow Knight, and that was reminded me that I wanted to try to play it soonish. Letter to Gregory Pickside. Dear sir, I trust this letter finds you in good health. As per our earlier correspondence, I would like to commission from you a geological survey to use in determining in whether or in which location we shall find the most fitting soil for expanding our vineyard's acreage. I suspect my messenger has already given you a retainer. As a final matter, I'd like to warn you against putting too much faith in the rumors which various beggars and vagrants have been spreading through our community in the last weeks. We in this area do not have any problems with giant centipedes or monsters of any sort, and you may begin your work at once with no need to fear. I wish you success and eagerly await your results of your survey. Count Vladimir Crespi. Did I read about them? Probably the other day when I got them the first time. Probably not very in-depthly, but it's fine. No, I only played oh my god. Cyberpunk for a second when it first came out. I can't talk today. Okay, I didn't mean to do all that. I just kind of like blacked out. Hello, OMG Shadow. What we're actually doing... Is there one down here? Not really. Okay, there is the Knights for Hire over here. So we could go there. Hello, Deli. Welcome back. But yeah, no, I haven't. I only played the very first, like, hour or two of Cyberpunk, and then I was not into it. That one guy does? Really? PS5? Nice. Okay. Wow, we actually don't have, like, an obnoxious amount of secondary quests. Oh, wait. We do have Manticore. Is that anywhere down here? No. Oops. Where's this one? Dang it. Honking Antelope, how are you? Welcome back. Thank you. Okay, that's just right up there. We won't go there right now, but... Wait, where's the studio? Is that back up? Oh, that's up there too. Feline? That's up there too. We still have to do the northeast. We haven't been up there yet. That's where we... Yeah, this is where we haven't explored. That'll be some time. We didn't go all the way up north. I think if we just finish... Yeah, exactly. So that one's just right down there. I have it marked, so we can just keep doing the Wine Wars. We'll do main quest today, too. Okay, let's go pretty much dead south. Nope, I haven't done any quests with Roach.
Move it! The dressings, bandages.
Oh,
What's
frick.
that about?
Oh, frick. Gaston? What's going on here?
The dressings, bandages. Where did I put them?
Oh, no.
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Oh.
Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
All sounds fishy. Huh. Fully loaded when I heard screams. That doesn't sound, I don't know if that sounds fishy. It's admirable to help.
Pretty admirable stopping to help a stranger.
Truthfully, when I saw him, I considered it might be an ambush. The thought entered my mind, I near decided to crack the whip. But to abandon a man in need? It's simply not the decent thing to do.
Decent enough in many other places, believe me.
Sure.
Before you go on, clean your hands thoroughly and burn your shirt. Might also want to rub some thyme on your body to be sure. Smell of blood might attract ghouls otherwise.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
Not my concern. Farewell. I love that. You could just be like, bye, I don't care. Hi, Isaac. How will I plan to figure that out? He looks so pretty in this color.
See what we
actually.
have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and...
This is pretty.
breastplate's unusual. Dented. And it's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is... why did he don it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do. So long.
Wow, so pretty. I love Toussaint so much.
Wait! I will come with you.
What? Why? Why, you want the loot in there or something? Fine, come on. If you die, you die.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
I just want him extreme cosplay. Yeah, we're wondering. Father tracks a murdered man using your witcher senses. Yeah, like, why is he wearing that? That's what...
Strange armor. Wounds unusual too. What's going on here? Trail leads to the house on the hill.
Which stands silent as a grave.
Come on, Gaston. We'll figure this out. Let's go.
Must have been here he broke his legs. Fell while climbing over the wall. Trying to leave the property probably, after he didn't manage to open the gate.
Why didn't he just use art on this?
Gate's locked from the inside. Clearly been jostled though. Something tried to get out.
The very thought sends a cold wind down my back.
Somebody else is dead. What is that?
Burned alive.
Burned? Yeah.
Really high temperature
God.
work here.
Lepiota, thou art my defender and protector. Thou bringest good news.
My guy. Oh my gosh.
Damn it.
What?
Good gods!
What the heck?
Servant. Stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
I cannot believe this the work of a man. It was a monster, to be sure.
Silver tableware. Elven engravings.
What the heck?
What the hell's this? Setting for a banquet?
It seems so. What's your suspicion? Did none survive? Gods.
Red wedding behavior. What about
Torso
this guy?
punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was identical.
What? Take my prime. You deserve it. Thanks, Mosey. I'll take it. Thank you so much.
Throats massacred. One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Sword ceremonial. And Shay handiwork clearly.
Okay.
Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices?
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Well. Whoa. Whoa. Alcohol. Whoa. Apples. A book. The Civil War in Toussaint. The year 781 marked the final end of the elven rule in Toussaint, the closing of an era that had lasted over 1,500 years. The elves abandoned their ivory cities and left for the mountains, taking with them all they could and destroying everything else. Whatever they could not take and did not manage to demolish or burn, they cursed. The last elven sovereign, Divatath, hundreds of years old, yet fair as a youth, was defeated. Weeping over the slain army as forever young brothers and sisters, he agreed to pay homage to Ludovic, the first human king of Toussaint, who, though young, was as shrunken and ugly as the night after Salvin. Putting on no end of airs and graces, Ludovic boasted, "Look, the proud elf shall bow down before me and kiss my royal feet with humility." To degrade it to theft even further, Ludovic decided the homage should take place in the elf king's barely abandoned palace. The proud elven king bowed down before the king and offered a sacrifice of bread and wine. Homage and immediately ordered the guards drag him beyond the palace gates and throw him down the stairs as if he were a beggar. Witnesses claim the proud elf remained calm throughout the whole event, but when left alone, he wiped the blood off his face and vowed cruel revenge on the king, revenge that would come from stone as cold as the king's heart. Yet these ominous words bore no fruit. For the year 782, before the homage was renewed, Divatath drew his last breath alongside his remaining soldiers when the Toussaintois decided to celebrate the anniversary of the surrender of the elven sovereign with a pogrom of non-humans on the slopes of Mount Gorgon. Few survived. Jesus. Honestly, it's poor elves. That's what I'm saying. Uh-oh. Whoa, I look fancy. But I can't carry that right now. What if I simply... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What if I... Ooh, that looks fresh. I don't need you. Hello.
Ceremonial bowls for little sacrifices.
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Hello, big boss. A loot. Come this way. Walk this way. Oh my god, he's dead.
Multiple wounds on the body. All puncture wounds, but hard to tell what caused them. Victim's human, but the attire's elven.
Are you certain?
Interesting.
How did he come by it? We've so few non-humans in Tucson.
So they all just dressed as elves.
Fled, then dropped to the ground to douse the flames. Didn't manage. Burnt smells growing fainter. Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee. Doublet scorched. Wriggled out of it, tossed it, then ran on.
Stop slouching, thank you. Whoa, the bird sounds. Hello?
Perhaps there's no one inside after...
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
They remain there?
What? Who are they?
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know what they were. Spirits. It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene, the event of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
Who are you?
Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamondon de Safaran, Lord of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Tucson.
Okay.
We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the elven homage. But something like this, why, it's a first.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad?
Oh my god.
Would you have this thing kill us?
No.
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge, the giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Tucson's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
Perfect. I'd rather not expose you to danger. And they'll be fine. Can I count on your help?
You know what I'm gonna ask for. Need your help. But I'll understand if you turn me down. No objections? Good. Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood.
Sometimes I do.
Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous. Through and through.
Okay. Hi, Hammer. How are you? Hi, Pranav. Hi, chat room. Alright. A few hours later.
I will stand, or rather, sit in for King Ludovic upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enche ruler.
Okay.
We must don the costumes. All must be just right.
Divethaf, the elven king, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches.
Light up the lamps. Okay. Oh, wait, what's this? Ooh, ancient elven shield. Okay, sorry, I wasn't supposed to take that yet. Maybe. Wait, real quick, can I just reset? Okay, thank you so much. Replenish, so I can re-put on my buffs. Amount of weight. I gotta go to my storage after this. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, it was raining a little bit. Okay, we'll get these ones lit too.
Don't interrupt.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Chance.
Divethaf laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over seat-yielding lands.
Here is my offering of elven bread. Please.
Divethaf filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elven wine, Gwinoet, the sweetest blood of the land that had been torn from him.
Here you go.
At long last, the elfin king grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans.
Oh, there's a sword too. Oh my god, this music. La, da. This is Velen music, I thought. I'm pretty sure this is Velen music. Yen's not gone. We're out on a vacation. Draw the elven... Oops. Wait. How? Oh, there.
The elfin king, erect in his pride, drew his blade and dropped to his knees. Ludovic then spake.
Spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Oh, shit. Hello.
Look, the statues!
Impossible.
I knew the
God's
statues were
mother!
weird. All of them? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna die. Do I have to? Oh my god. Do I have to use the sword? No, it's not slowed down. That's the. I think it's just Velen music. Elven Ruin music. Oh, but it does play in Velen. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, I can't even. bitch! I can't even spawn. Don't die, thank you. Oh, Pong, I saw your message. Thank you so much. By the way, thank you. Ooh, and that pink gift box looks so pretty. I couldn't even spawn there. Can you fuck off? I'm sorry. What would you... Alright, so what we're gonna do... Language? Yeah, it's called English, okay? I say one swear word and you guys all act like you're a priest. One swear word. Game was getting too easy. I know, so true. Oh my gosh, they're just like insta attacking. I don't know how to. Let's see. Oh, why is it jumping? Because it thinks I'm not in combat. Oh my god. There we go. We're doing something. Let's go kill. Oh wait, that's them. I'm dead. Who are you even? Jesus loves me. Alright, we got auto cleanse for a sec. Never mind. I don't think it does more than a third. Spawn campers for real. Oh my god. Just surprised? Oh, sorry. Just one word. What's euphoria? Come on. I can't even lock onto one guy. What are you doing? My god. Oh my god, how do those hit me? Ah! I'm getting mad. Okay. If we could just grenade them again, please. Hurry. Hurry, just stun them. Oh, you can't even... Wait, I can't even attack her. Oh my god, good to know. I don't even know what's going on. Hello? Did I stun myself? Hello? Geralt? Geralt! You wouldn't throw for so long. What's going on? La-da-dee-da-da-dum-dum-dum. I can't even stun. I got a couple of the guys stunned. I just need like a second to even try to fight. Alright, so I can't pause the game! Oh my god! I was spamming pause. Alright, I'm gonna close this real quick. La-da-dee, la-da-dun-dun-dun. I can't even spawn. I just want to spawn. Where's the ladies? I can't even... What? Geralt! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even get a second. Oh my god. Come on. I just want to fight them. I don't even have time to just like stun one of them. I wonder if I can use my regular sword. I don't have the wrong sword equipped. Thank you. I just have like, it doesn't matter. I can't even hit them. I didn't know if I could change it until just now. Doesn't even matter if I can't get near them. I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford to use Iris. I'll try though. Stop. Okay, I did it. I got a second that time. They just spawn out of the air. The little lightning. Oh my god. She's impossible to hit. Okay, so we're just gonna... Nope, okay. We're alive though. At least we're alive. I don't have a grenade. Alright. Oh. My god. Oh my god. I closed. Oh, I hid chat by the way because I don't want backseat gaming right now, please. So I just can't see anything you guys are typing, just so you know. Okay. Oh my god, I don't even have time to cast. I feel like it kind of doesn't even matter. Can we freeze you guys? I don't know if... Oh, she just countered that. She's crazy. Ah! Take that. All right. I just have to... I'm stuck. Okay, fine. I'm stuck in the side. Okay, so let's not go to the corner. Oh my god, they're crazy. I don't know how to stop one of them. Okay, yeah, okay. You don't need to count. Well, level 44? 46? I can't even pause the game to check. Oh my god. I can't even pause the game. This is crazy. Okay, I'm going back to not looking at chat. Can you stop? Thank you. Please don't backseat, guys. I know you're excited, but please don't tell me how to play. It gets frustrating. I know you're trying to be helpful, but I'll get it. Thank you. If I can just stay alive for a sec. That would be very good. I wish it would save after I did all this. But it's alright, we got it. Thank you. Oh, this will be good because we'll get health back. So I'm actually gonna put on the mask too. I mean, hopefully we will. So with all 6 pieces. Oh wait, I don't have 6. Wait. Did I get a sword? Is that what it was? Armor piercing, crit hit. Olgierd's is fine, but not right now because the heavy attack will be... It'll take my health, and I don't think I can use my health right now. So... Oh, it's just killing, not hitting. It's only when I kill them it restores health. Oh, bummer. Oh, at least it has good armor. Alright, what are we actually gonna do, though? I don't really know. Maybe we could do... Damage dealt by enemies is reflected back, so... I can't even stay alive. I try to just roll and dodge, but they just spawn lightning bolts into the sky right next to me. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then I have to do it all again. Stop! I can't. Okay, that's actually frustrating me that I can't spawn in. Stop. What is the... Ridiculous. can't even get towards the mage ladies. But I think it's coming out of their thing. Oh my god, I'm alive. Never mind. Never mind. It's loading me in such a sad spot. Like, oh my god. Come on. Because then I can't put anything on my stuff. We'll see. If I can't do it at all, then armor piercing turns to cause burning. Whatever. This doesn't even matter, honestly. I can't. So we can see theirs coming, but then those guys cast. Okay, I see. There's the fireballs. Can we? Hurry! Oh my god, she's already frozen. Just kill one of them. Okay, I can't even. Whee! Okay, stop. Ida! Oh my god. We stayed alive a little bit at least. Okay, I'm actually gonna close. Like, I'm exiting out of chat. Because I don't want to see. Ah! Please, you guys, we just need encouragement and you can chill. Like, I don't want you to keep telling me things I need to do. It's really frustrating. Because then we have 20 different people saying to do 20 different things. You get it, right? You get it. You get it. We don't have to do the backseating. Thank you. What am I doing? We're gonna keep doing the freezing because that was kind of working. The mages are crazy. No. Oh, she's already, oh god, okay. We're just gonna throw this on from the inventory. Oops, I forgot it's over here. We can't do that? Okay, good to know. Why can you not? I'm dead. I'm alive. Why is it just target the one I'm not wanting to target? Okay, everybody chill. Literally.
Damn.
I killed one. I'm dead. Ah! I killed one. Did I kill one? Okay. No. I can't get out of this. Okay. Relax. Whew. I can't. There we go. Take that. Okay. Why did I do that? I panicked. Whoa! Okay. That's awkward. Oh, please kill him. I can't even do that. No! Oh my god, I got stuck on there. Okay, well, at least we did progress. Made some progress. We just have to keep stunning or freezing. It's just hard to like quickly change grenades and not get hit when you get out of it. I think if we see those, we can see when they're gonna do those zappies when they lift their spear, I think, but no, oh my god, it's hard to step or roll. Where am I? It's fine. I didn't mean to do that.
Surrender.
I don't know what else. I guess I could read the other. Oh, come on. Okay, let me see if I can just put stuff on right before we'll do that. Because it's getting annoying putting it on. La da dee, la da 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 da. Thank you. I think I'm gonna try. It's so hard to even spam grenades at them because they. Crazy. We'll just keep those on. Why not? We have to equip the thing and kneel now, right? All right. So, oops. My God, that was crazy. I don't know what I'm gonna want to do though. Maybe I still do that, I think. No, I don't have any Grandmaster gear yet. Good night, GCS. Oh, I am having fun. Thank you. See you later. Alright, that should be fine. What'd you miss today? Just killing some bugs and then doing this quest against these elven people, which is crazy. I hope I can put this shield in my house.
The elven king, erect in his pride, drew his blade and dropped to his knees. Thus Ludovic then spake.
It sucks I have to waste a decoction spot, like toxicity.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time
on my inventory increase.
Ah! Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible! God's mother!
Mommy, he said. But then we still have to put our other... Okay, I was just trying to be aggressive. That was crazy. Okay, what to do? Why'd I do that? Dude, I don't know when those spawn. Those come from those guys, because the ladies throw fireballs. But those, the lightning bolts just appear, and I'm not seeing where they come from. They have to come from their spears, but I don't... I thought all the other guys were frozen. Not everyone fry? Okay. That's what I was saying. I'm sad that I have to waste an inventory thing on it because I have so much stuff. I know, it sucks. That's what I'm saying. What are you doing in me swamp? Watch this. I don't know who you think you are. Oh. Throw that. That was my fault. I was spamming because I'm scared. Take it. Alright. Oh no. Okay, it's okay. I don't know what I'm doing. We're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it. Ah! Oh, shit. That's not who I was aiming at. Am I still... What? Oh, yeah. No, I'm too scared. She really be parrying those. She parried that back at her teammate. Oh no, I'm stuck now. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. No, that's not nice. Okay, that's not nice either.
Mistake.
We're doing it. Once I just got a second to breathe, life is okay, you know? Just once I can spam... Oh god. Once I can spam grenades, everything's fine. What? I'm scared. Okay, well, I don't know how to kill them though. Ah! Okay, hold on. No, I'm scared of you. Okay, stop. Okay, it's just them, but I don't know how to kill them. Because they keep blocking, so maybe I can just go for one thing. Take that. Why do you just parry it? I hate you. Okay, she just fought that. Okay, good to know. Ah. Ah. So they are casting that, but I don't know how. Alright, what we're gonna do... just try to keep our distance a little and find the right... Oh, not like that. I don't know. Take this. Now we can use this, hopefully. Well, hopefully we... Okay. But I don't know if that's gonna matter, and that's all that's gonna do. I hate using that because it makes it so I can't cast. Ah! See, it only staggers them for a second. I can't get in there. I'm too scared. Stop. See? Oh my god. Alright, what do I gotta do? What do I want to do against you? Take that. Okay. Oh my god! Stop, psychos. Okay, that works. Nope, never mind. Thank God. Okay, so that's when it looks like... See, she parries a little bit. Stop it! It's too scary. What are you doing? She's such a bitch. I can't. Take that. Oh! Let's go. That was so scary.
The sculptures. They came alive.
Oh
By
my
what
god.
witchcraft?
Thank you. Boing.
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Duchess.
Duchess. Is that how you say
I acquired
that?
them a month past because perhaps I should start at the beginning.
Okay. Do it.
This Duchess was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. Yet he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782. It's fortunate he did too, as Duchess had planned Ludwig's downfall, for he sculpted not statues, but columns. that masqueraded as such. Columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical. Treachery embodied. Elves.
Wow.
Pshh.
Humans are no better.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory.
Yeah.
You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
Yeah, rude.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
I mean...
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Oh, shit.
Your words, they're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this, your reward.
Farewell.
Thank you. Oh my god, you're okay, chill. $300. Oh my god, that was a challenge. Thank you so much. We did it. Now I have an ancient elven sword. And a shield I can hang in my house. La-da-dee, la-da-dun-dun-dun. That was ridiculous. Okay, sweet. Now we can... Okay, we need to teleport home real quick. Can you fast travel with stuff? Or is it like Fallout? Frick, I could just run over there real quick. Can you ride Roach when you're over encumbered? Hell yeah, Paradox. That was so crazy. I just could not get the chance at first. Hey, they fixed the door. Are you okay?
You would do best to leave. Resume your path, master.
I'm gonna just go sell stuff here real quick, and then I'm gonna put some stuff away at my house. Her back? No, she's strong, right? La-da-dee, la-da-dun-dun-dun. Wolf, wolf. I'm a wolf. In all aspects except physical, I am a wolf. Rochi, come here please, my darling dear. Ooh, it's foggy right here. Okay, wait, let's go sell... wait. There's those, but is there not a merchant here? Oh. I mean, there's... we'll see, I guess. Oops. Hello? They're all probably sleeping anyway. Ah! Okay. Oh my.
All is in order!
Is there really
I vow
only...
upon the
Oh, there's an armorer. Epic. One was taking forever? I mean, yeah, it just has a lot of stuff you gotta do, but I just got it yesterday. It does drag on a little bit, though. There's a lot of bugs and plants to kill. Unfortunately. Alright. Hello, sir. Wait, do I even have anything to sell? Yeah.
Eh? What's that?
What you got?
Mind showing me?
Can I please give you that? The Ducal Dookie. You are broke. That is so annoying. You piss me off. Why are you broke? I'm fine. Diaz, how are you? Thanks for 66. Thank you so much. How's it going? Oh, I'm pissed off. You don't have enough money for that, do you? Wow, music's so beautiful. Well, Do I need any of this stuff? I don't know, dude.
So long.
Unbeatable bargains. Preferential financing from the Cianfanellis on every armor purchase.
Will the guy buy junk? This is pissing me off. Hi, Rosalio. Hello, Arch. How's it going?
Hey, yeah.
Roach, you're okay.
All is in order! Can you believe the tidings from the quarry? A
Can you
cow
believe?
dropped from the sky in broad daylight.
What?
It's a miracle there weren't more dead.
Lepiot's wounds.
I vow upon
Oh, yeah,
the
this is where
Helen
the
that
art
I shall
shows.
never...
Yeah, drink,
Hello.
food.
Can you please?
So nice to see.
Can you just help me out here?
Show me what you're selling.
Could you please just buy this? That didn't weigh anything. Oh my god. What about this stuff? You'll buy this stuff, right? Oh my god, they don't weigh anything. Why would they weigh anything? It's a ring. I'm gonna cry. If you add them all up, though. Okay. Let's see if you add them all up. We're good. What do you have? 71? Why?
Should be going. Farewell.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my vineyard. We gotta get our buffs and
Long
stuff
live
too.
our
So.
gracious...
And then we're gonna go. Okay, we're not gonna talk to the Duchess yet. We gotta report back to her for the main story. But I wanna play Gwent. Should I play? No, not yet. It's not been that long.
Her illustrious Highness Anna Henrietta.
Hello, ham and taters. How are you? Okay, there. I can't focus.
Dumb-plowed sorcerer, like to be planning to witch our kids away.
What? I miss my girlfriend. I miss the love of my life. Corvo, Bianco. Doing well, thank you. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Let's go. Let's see what else. Frick, I'm overwhelmed. Who Triss? You mean who is Triss? Where's our friend? Is she upstairs? Oh my god, it's so cute up here. I love it. I love the quilts. Oh my gosh. I just saw a video about quilting the other day and I remembered all my quilts I've made in my life. And I'm like, I want to get those when I'm at my mom's house and I need to make more because I have so much fabric. Just made me remember. I can't wait till I have a house and then I can have a little hobby room where in a craft room where I can actually do things. Can I put this? Nice. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Thank you so much. Oh, gold stick of joy. There we go. Nice. I don't have any other painting to put up there, but it's okay. Alright, so what we're gonna do is hoard that because I want to. We're gonna put away... Honestly, I haven't been feeling like wearing new moon armor. No. Sir Geralt of Rivia armor. We need to display that. Also, we can put away the fancy armor. We can put away... I haven't been wearing the Ursine regular armor. I could wear the Ursine Mastercrafted. And then maybe we'll make it Grandmaster. Eventually. let's put away. We need those though. I think we should display. Oh, we didn't sell those. Oh yeah, because we didn't have money. Let's display. I know I have so many swords to sell. Thanks, Nike. That was a challenge. Could we please have another armor display stand, Majordomo?
Renovations coming along all right?
You ought to be the final judge of that, sir. Yet, in my humble opinion, they are progressing splendidly. The laborers have completed all the general renovations. Also, the furnishings you had me order have arrived.
Nice. Well, some more?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more.
As you wish, sir. Shall we see?
The house.
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
I agree thoroughly, with every fiber of my being.
Another armor stand or two.
Along
or
the path,
three.
I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witch's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
Yes, 2 additional for 500. I can do that.
Yes, just please make sure they're solidly made and nicely finished.
It goes without
course.
saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand. By this time tomorrow, they shall be ready to display your finest finds. Is there anything else you require, sir?
I don't need another weapon one right now.
If you don't mind, I'd rather postpone talking about renovations.
That's-
Need to ask you something else.
Of course, sir, as you wish.
That is easier
What
to
is
say.
the nature of your inquiry?
Is there anything else on the grounds to improve?
Starting to get into this whole...
With the utmost respect, sir, the vineyard
Pinnacle of
has arrived
perfection.
at the pinnacle of perfection.
Okay. Well,
Feels like
I agree thoroughly.
then another weapon rack.
could use another
I know of a carpentry shop in town.
Fine. What are the racks?
Of course, at once. At most 1 day for them to arrive, is my estimation. Is there anything else you require, sir?
I don't think so.
That's all for now.
Thank you. Wait a day. Say no more. Playing house. Use all available options for developing Corvo Bianco. Ah, I did it. Hello.
Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought with all the work on Corvo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure.
Sure, why
Not
not?
like Animal
During
Crossing.
the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage.
Ooh.
I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here. And we've course to open it today.
Sounds good to me.
And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I gonna produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is, the fungus does not reappear.
Please no fungus.
That'd be bad. This Sapramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
Beautiful. I screenshotted that. So pretty. Oh, I love having a home. I'm so happy for Geralt. Now can Yen come move in, please? We did it! No place like home. History of Corvo Bianco. Fully upgraded. We looked at that already, I feel like. Okay, where did we get those new armor stands? Wait, where here? Where did our friend go? She... Wait, is this not the kitchen? That's not the kitchen, that's the dining room. I thought that was the kitchen, I was not paying attention. Here we are, there she is. Hi, Marlene. How you doing?
I thank you for letting me stay. I cannot remember when last I was this happy.
Didn't I ask her all this?
I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home?
Okay, we already talked to her about
Thought
this.
you were
Do you mean to...
Not lonely.
You sure you don't-
I...
visited.
Yes.
Remember?
I'd never...
And I'd
We already had that convo.
see you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
Thank you. Grilled chicken sandwich and ham. Thank you. Oh, did I click?
I thank you for letting...
I accidentally spammed A. I
See
got
you later.
excited.
Take care, Witcher.
I'm so happy. Beautiful. Alright, we got that. Weapon rack. We could put... Oh, we have our Pang of Conscience. Wait, I want to put... No, steel sword. Gorgeous. Where... Are they upstairs? No. Are they... Those are weapon... Oh, armor stand right there. Okay, I'm gonna put... My Geralt of Rivia. One here. Gorgeous. I'm not using... Where did my Geralt of Rivia sword go? I don't even know. Well, now I want to take... Wait, does that one not come down? How sad. Okay, we are not organized, but it's fine. There's the other one. Let's put this one on. We don't need it. I mean, it is cool to wear, but... Sheesh. Gorgeous. Alright, now... We gotta sell that one. We gotta sell that. We could put away... Oh my god, we have to wear our glasses. What's... Oh wait, we didn't have a Geralt. We only have a Geralt of Rivia crossboard. Crossbow. Crossbow. What am I... Am I okay? Okay, Winter's Blade. Ooh, this one. Divine. Ancient Elven Sword. We gotta put that with the... What's that one? Quest Dog. That one's cool. Witcher's Silver Sword. That one's so basic and pretty and I love it. I don't know if you can display the shovel. I need... Oh my god, I wish I kept that painting. I'm so sad. Maybe I'll go buy it back from the guy. This is fine. This isn't organized at all, but... Which... Oh my god, I love it. Wait, give me another. Oh my god. Wait, I thought there were two on here. There is. It's hard to... It won't stay. There we go. Let's do that one. Gorgeous. I just like all the different shaped ones. Like we got the Ophiri one here. Do that one. Cool. Do that one. Beautiful. put... So now we have 2 shields there, and then we'll put this one in here. There we go. With all the swords. That's cool. I did do the note, yeah. We have increased mutagen or whatever it is. What's it called? Transmog? No, it's not transmog. Special strengthened mutagen. That scared me. Yeah. That one is permanent? Okay. I love my house. Girl, you deserve this. Is there more room on here? Wait, use. Wow! That's cool. We have our own bookshelf. I didn't even notice that. Wow, what a collection. I wish it would put them all on the shelf. We have a lot. I don't think it would even fit. Oh my god, you scared me. I was like, who is coming into my house? We've read most of those. That's the thing. Oh, put paintings on the walls? Thank you so much. I swear I would put my paintings if I had one. Okay, are we gonna use... I like having Pang of Conscience in my inventory. I like a backup sword. Okay, we're good now. Let's keep all these. We'll sell that. I know it's still a million things, and we have dye now too. Oh my god, we still have that. I wish we could display the rose. I do need to go art shopping. As we go, we'll look and see. Maybe I'll go back to that guy in Novigrad. Well, we have to go to the bank anyway. I can't leave Toussaint though. Girl? I guess I could have slept. Does it make it like longer the longer you sleep? No, okay, just wondering. Epic. Selling the rose of remembrance to a brothel mama? Why would I go talk to a brothel woman? Ever. Why would I do that? I would not even go near a brothel. Do I know about the Rose of Remembrance story? I got it from Iris, did I not? Box. All right, let's go. That was some good organization. What is our inventory now? Not that bad, honestly. Because look, we're good. We have that, our sign. I miss having... Oh, that's from oh, what? Wait, that's one from Triss? Did I never do that then? I don't even remember that one then. Oh yeah, from Triss. No, I don't remember then. I thought that was Iris's. Because it was the same color. Well, it's purple. Oh, I don't know. I thought I already showed her that. Or maybe I didn't, I forget. Where's that? Alchemy? Oh, that's below. Interest house. Yeah, that was so long ago. That's fine. We don't need to worry about it. It's in my inventory. Alrighty. I would like to wear... Who am I kidding? I'm not gonna wear that.
9.5.
9.5 what? Hi, Darv. Thank you so much. Welcome back for 114. Okay, Happy. Thank you. How are you? Let's... Did I have any of those right here? Oh, where's that one? Oh, that's to turn it in. I'm overwhelmed for a moment. Hold on. Wow, I actually don't have that much. I really want the manticore. I want the rest of the manticore gear. I'm gonna go get it. Real quick. I really want it. I like that gear. Or at least like the shirt. So I'd like to get the rest of it. Okay. So just a witch's streamer for a little bit longer. Maybe a week longer. I thought you had it all. No, I only got the 2 pieces, like a sword and the shirt. But this is to get the rest of it. It didn't give you all of it yet. Well, it gave me all of the wolf. But unfortunately, I don't have wolf. Wait, what? I don't have wolf part 1 and wolf part 5. I need to get the master crafted. Wait, oh, that's for the silver sword. This I need to get the chest armor upgrade. And in Skellige, I have to get Wolf 3, Wolf 6. Oh my god, there's so much. I might do that off stream. Because then I can get the Master Crafted, or Grandmaster. I have to get Master Crafted before I can do Grandmaster. So... yeah. Okay. Let's run over there. You guys wait right here. Tell me if anything scary happens, okay? I'll be right back. Gotta stretch. Gotta be right back. Y'all hang out here with a nice stream and music. Thank you for being here. We'll keep going. BRB. Alright. I'm just gonna wear this for now because I never wear it, so... Sorry, I had to think really hard. Bruxa fought a bear. What? The heck? Putik. Hi, Roach. Look at you, fancy lady. Alright, let's go. I just want to get the manticore because I'm obsessed with that, and that's what I actually want to wear. So let's just go there real quick.
Come on, Roach.
Am I claiming to not hoard in a game with an inventory system? No, when did I claim that? No. When did I ever claim that? No, I did not. No. I wish I could stop.
Hey,
I must have misspoke. Okay, we need to go see where this is. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I feel like I have suffered a head injury, but not because of this. See, guys, it's been a problem forever. It's nothing new. Whoa, they gotta finish building that statue. What's this? Soon, grand unveiling. Well, first, can I... Lebiota Monument. Whoa, look at it. I didn't know there were people around it. There's still... Is it down here? Oh, shit.
Temple Burton wrote about seems like. Should look around. Might find something interesting.
Sorry, girl. It was down there, but I shouldn't have done that.
Temple Merton wrote about seems like. Should look around. Might
Perfect.
find something interesting.
That worked perfectly. Why did I get a painting? Where did I get a painting when I jumped down? Where'd that go? Or did I glitch it? As planned, shortcut. Guys, did you see that pop up on the side? Where is that? Wouldn't it be here? Whoa. Oh, that's a bug? So I didn't really get a painting. That's sad. Yeah, I was wondering why it would have given me a painting. How sad. Hello. It'll appear each time you receive anything? What? How do I fix that? Should I just reload this last save and see if it will not do it? Hold on, let's just see real quick, just in case. Maybe I'll go the right way this time. Oh, it was already back there? All the way back there? Let's just go the right way and pretend that didn't happen, then maybe it will fix... magically fix the glitch. I don't know. That's weird. It hasn't happened yet. Accident. So true. Just to see. Oops. Kitty.
Who would have thought? Knights trading in wine, while some witcher guards the common folk.
Only in Toussaint. Come here, Roach. Why are you running off the road? Please, I love you. Alright, we'll go the right way. Come on, Roach. Roach is crazy, so true. Ah, spooky. Yeah, we've already been here. Whoa. So dark. Hi, Chang. How you doing? It's Chang the Bang. We'll see if it just happens again. Hello, guardsman. How are we doing? Okay, that's good. We unlocked the fast travel, too. Whoa. Why is there blood? New Pamperium. Oh! Sorry. Okay, don't be broken. Don't be broken.
Temple Merton wrote about seems like. Should look around. Might find something interesting.
Okay, cool. It didn't happen. I think we're okay. That was weird. Uh-oh. I'm back on looting rope ladders and broken rakes. Let's go in here. Hello?
Spectre in a place like this? Behind a wall? Someone must have walled some poor fellow up. Spirit can't rest in peace.
Ah. Oopsie. Whoa! 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 Okay. You're dead. I like the torch, honestly. I didn't know the torch was just perma-use. That's why I thought... Like, I thought the torch went out and you had to, like, loot a bunch of torches to keep lighting them. But it seems like it says infinite, and I didn't know that. Like, and I kind of like it better than the lantern. Like, the lantern doesn't light up very... It just lights up in front. I didn't realize that the torch is actually kind of better with the lighting. And I like the crackle of it. Bones of the Great Beggar.
Spirit won't rest in peace until I bury the remains. Some sarcophagi in the first chamber. One of them could work.
Find an empty sarcophagus and place the bones in it. The words of the prophets are written on sarcophagi. I have stumbled upon something else. Do I like the photos, video? I didn't know you posted videos, but Pictures I saw, yeah, I love it. So gorgeous. How does it look like that in real life? It's beautiful. I want to go there and hike. Manticore trousers, boots. The attacks have grown more forceful. The residents of the nearby village who oppose my presence become more aggressive by the day. They do not like that I speak the truth about their former deities. They cannot understand. They will only find salvation in Lebiota. They threaten me with death. But if I am to die for Lebiota, if that is the destiny the prophet has marked out for me, I shall fulfill it with a broad smile on my face. To confront a man of extra yearning for the truth face called Merton and was once a witcher, but has abandoned that dishonorable trade and embarked on the path of truth. Merton confessed to me the bitter truth about the foul deeds he had wrought in his past life. I told him if he is to obtain cleansing, he must go to the hidden chapel. Reaching this bleak place, which is carved out of rock and hidden with dangerous creatures, will in itself constitute a challenge and a trial. If Lebiota lets him enter the chapel's confines, it means he has forgiven his sins, his crimes, and so Merton went. Let Lebiota guide his feet. I shall die for my faith, for truth, for Lebiota. If I live at the temple and treasure, I will die here. May my bones bear witness to his glory. My goodness. Okay, the rest of them aren't even here. They're back down there. Okay. Good to know. Well, at least we got those two. A note. What's his? Okay, we got the boot. We got treasure. We got formula. I'm waiting for it to pop up. Okay, it didn't. I don't care that much. Okay, what is this one now? Wait, what's this one? Oh, that's way over there. Okay. Empty sarcophagus. This one?
Ready. Soul should rest in peace now.
Well, let's go. Easy peasy. Alright, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm really having trouble focusing today.
Await those running riot.
Long live
I don't want to go up there yet.
Peace and quiet.
7,000 plus meters. Sweet.
All is in order.
Ah. Okay, hold on. I'm never gonna wear my earth sign gear right now, so I'm gonna go put it away. For the moment, are you guys proud of me? I'm actually putting things away and not gonna carry it around in my inventory forever and ever. For now. Because I think Wolven and Manticore and Viper are just like my 3 favorite. Not I think, they are. Whoa. Well, like, I don't even know. Do I want to upgrade Cat? I don't know. Well, wait, I can't even display it. Oh, well. I wish I could have more. Wait, can I have more armor racks or no?
How might I be of service, sir?
Dang it.
Thanks.
It's okay. How am I supposed to display everything ever if I can't display everything ever? Wait, we didn't get anything. Never mind. Alright. Goodbye, bigger sign. Goodbye. I do like those pants, though. And those gloves. Not the boots, though. Oh my gosh. I have to sell that still. We'll just put them away for now. We have money. Ah! Whoa. I have to sell that too. Honestly, also, I don't... I know. Honestly, don't even want feline. Yeah, I do. No, I don't. I don't care. What? I'm gonna keep the Ursine trousers and gloves though, because I do like those. What am I doing? This is crazy. And then we'll get the rest of the manticore. Who is she? Ah, wait, but then... Why not a robe, though? I can bring a robe, right? I'm gonna bring a robe now. Now I get to. Because, like, we need something. Actually, yeah, I like that. Let's go. Oh my gosh, who is she? What is my inventory weight? 173. Look how little. I only have 3 full outfits plus 2 shirts. And an extra pant. And an extra boot. Okay, whatever. Wait, what are these? Are these just normal bolts? Why did it undo these ones? Track them. Put those. But those get used up, don't they? That makes sense.
I've scissored my fingers near to shreds.
Oh my. What am I doing with my life? Wait, what's that? Okay, we're not doing that yet. So soon, though. We'll go to her after... We'll go report to her after we get this last piece and make it. What is that, though? We need to go see that anyway, so let's go here. Drodo. Such weight loss. Thank you, I worked really hard. Wow, it's beautiful.
About to burst from a surfeit of beauty.
Thank you so much. Wait, what? I don't know why I just did that as a habit. Whoa. Oh my god, the peacocks always scare me. Okay, Grandmaster Manticore. Should be right there where I marked. Whoa, wait. Wait, what actually is that over there? Oh, that's not even what I have marked. Never mind. Wait. Oh, yeah, that is what I have marked. Whoa, wait. What is up? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Entrance. Let's go get it. Skirt. Oh my god, scary. Murky Delve. Like there wasn't something out there, right? Whoa, mushrooms. They're cute.
Just like the great beggar described it. Chapel Merton visited must be in the cave.
A chapel in the cave? That's what he said? Uh-oh.
Damn it. What's going on here?
What is going on here? Whoa. Hello? Oh,
Nude
frick.
women in a cave? Something's not right.
Stomp some graves.
What are you doing, nude woman? Oh! Oh my god! What the hell? Nah, you tricked me. Classic nude woman bait. I won't fall for your trickery anymore. Wait, Black Blood works on them, right? Yeah. I fell for that too. I am but a man. Wait, I can't cast. Wait, I can't cast. Oh my God. There we go. Kill her. Whoa. They're scary. How's she blocking all that?
Roxanne might have been hallucinations. Sure as hell fought as if they were real.
Yeah, I'm tripping balls in here for real. Fun. What's over here? More naked ladies? There's beautiful music. Hello?
Beggars here? Must be a test.
Not a copper to my name.
Oh, I'll give you copper.
Have mercy, take pity, please.
Would you like some money? I'm a good person, see? Would you like some money?
Poor soul.
Oh, of course. Here you go. Here you are.
Do not avert your eyes. Help.
Spare coin. And for you.
Arms for the poor, sir.
Alms for the poor. Oh, what a good guy.
Last one. Wonder what'll happen now.
What the frick was that? They probably also turn into Bruxa if you just run by them. I don't know, I'm guessing. I didn't check the other way back there, though. Oy, oy, oy,
Being
no!
swarmed by
Ooh.
kicking wars.
What's this?
If he's real or just an illusion.
Ah! Wait, I didn't take that, did I? What are we doing? Who are we? What am I? Hi, Alistair. How are you? I hate Kikamura. I'm stuck. Wow. I can't even attack. No! Geralt! Geralt! Geralt. Uh-oh. Geralt. Uh-oh. Northern Wind, my new favorite.
Hang your head from my saddle.
Can I hang your... Oh my god, I almost said something really weird. Am I alright? Take this. Take this. Take this! Alright. Wait, they're not even lootable? Are you real? This is fun. I'm scared. What was that? Oh. Oh. What's going on? Have I missed something? Yeah, I'm super buff. Thank you so much. So many. Well, the first three are from my bed. Oh, here we go. Wait. That's not where I came in, is it? Yeah, it is. No, it's not. And then the other 2, and then food, and then just 2 decoctions. I don't know if I just went the wrong way. I'm all turned around. I did go the wrong way. Heal. La da dee la da 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 da. I'm a. You're a bitch. Sorry. I'm going to put something on. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Erden. Let's. Whoa, that's a big axie. Let's do a big Ard with Viper. And we'll do. Wow, I only have a couple coin. Guys, I'm putting stuff on my stuff. Are you amazed? I'm actually using them. Can you believe it? Do you believe it? Where's that boar? I'm confused. Oh my god. Wait. Hello? Geralt, get real. Geralt! I can feel something inside me say I really don't think I'm strong enough. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Have you guys heard Electric Callboy's cover of Every Time We Touch by Cascada? It's so good. It's so good. Well, it's a cover. It's not really a cover. It's a remix. Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. Every time we do. It just came out like last week. What am I doing? Uh-oh. Long time ago? Mm-hmm. My first love in 8th grade. We danced to that song at a school dance. And I remember it forever. Because that's when I was like, oh my god, I have such a crush on him. I think he has a crush on me. Oh, and we danced.
It looks a lot like Lebioda. Impossible.
What? The Lebioda? You only listen to metal? I'm sorry, did you just... I'm sorry, do you even know who Electric Callboy is, Itachi? I guess you don't. I don't know why you're crying about that. Wait, it's not Cascada? Oh shit. Wait, maybe I was thinking of Cascada was, what's the Cascada song I was thinking of? Are you sure? Wait, for real? Oh, they did a remake. Okay, yeah. Oh, see, you're just old. Got it. Just kidding. Not the original. Okay, cool. Yeah, so they did. So it's a remake of the remake. They're metal. They are metal, and they are special. They're my favorite band right now. Hello, mystery man. What you doing in here? Lebioda. Oh.
Not seeing visions anymore. Hope that's the end of that.
Oh my gosh, Nightbot's just letting you post links. You're lucky. Merton's notes. Manticore silver sword. Wait, that's it. Where's the other part? Wait. I found 5 of 6? I thought I only found 2 of 6 and then I just went up to 5? The same year I was born? That is so long ago. Well, that's Cascade, not Cascada. That's different. I learned that the other day, actually. It is done. I've reached the cave of tribulations and stepped into the hallowed confines of the hidden chapel. Never shall I forget what I have been through. I was attacked by a giant fire-breathing creature. Or by giant fire-breathing creatures. Power monstrosities akin to drowners crossed with Endragai. Men with the faces of wild animals, yet Lebiota smiled on me and saw fit to let me survive this harrying gauntlet. At its end, here in the hidden chapel, I surrendered myself to meditation and immediately filled my mind with vision of a lake whose crystal clear waters surrounded me, penetrated my soul, and cleansed it all of wickedness and villainy. When I awoke, I was certain what Lebiota designated as the last station on my pilgrimage, the Lake of Cleansing, where Lebiota healed the bodies and spirits of his followers. Following the advice of the sage known as the Great Beggar, in whose wisdom I bask at the Temple of Lebiota, I pray all is well with him and the people of his village have understood he only speaks the truth and means them no harm. I shall now leave behind further things binding me to my former life. Doing so is not easy, however, for acquiring these diagrams once cost me a great deal of time, energy, and sacrifice. But I know this is the right path. Let Lebiota accept my humble offering. I now continue onward towards the Lake of Cleansing. Though my road is difficult and full of sacrifices, it grows ever more straight and clear, and I feel a lightness in my soul. My certainty I walk the right path grows strong as iron, firm as steel. Praise be to Lebiota.
Merton went to the lakeside to seek final atonement. Should look into it. Wonder if it's a relic of some sort.
Okay, so one more is at the Lake of Cleansing. Is that the... Wait, where is that one? Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Of course it's way up there. We haven't even gone over there yet. Compared to Summer, she's a baby. Oh my god, thank you so much. 92, yeah. We've got the moves. We've got the moves. Alright. Well, we did that. Let's go meet up. Okay, we need to go check this real quick. And then we need to go meet up with our girl, the Duchess, and tell her about how our hunt for the beast is going. I'm still suspect of her, like... the guy who's at her side being kind of a jerk and who was mean to me from the beginning. I'm still sus of him. I don't know if he has anything to do with it, or if he's gonna be next to die. I don't know, but I think he's kind of weird. So, but maybe that's too obvious. Who knows? It's weird seeing me with brunette because you always watch my older videos. Really? I feel like my hair has been this color for so long now, but yeah, I was blonde forever. It is weird. How long will I stream? Another hour-ish, or hour and a half-ish. We'll see where the wind takes us here in Toussaint. Did I even go? Is this where I came in? We got some old school viewers here. Yeah, I like it. Blonde and ragey? Oh, I was ragey like last year even. No, I haven't played Red Dead 1 yet. I plan to someday though. Especially if it's not gonna get remade anytime soon. I'm not gonna wait for a remake. I'll probably just play it sometime. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so much nicer than the cave. Hi, Xbox. Hi, Louise. Whoa, nice dive, girl. I want to just go check out what this castle is. And then I really want to go talk to the Duchess, do the main story a little bit, see what's happening.
Damn it.
What's wrong? Really, Bilbo? Don't tell me. Spoilers. I'm reading them. What's this? Hidden treasure. What's this? What's this? There's magic in the air. What's this? What's this? Red Dead 2. Nice. Perfume lace journal. Fragment journal lace with perfume smelling of bergamot, jasmine, and cedar. Nice. Oh my nose. Finally, I found a solution for the Imperial Dramatic Academy examinations. I shall reenact Elsa de Longprou's most famous role, her final performance, the one where she died on stage. The most perfect actorly act that has ever been acted. Then they will be forced to advance me. This role is too difficult. My teacher is still not pleased. Perhaps I simply lack the talent. It's hard to measure up to Elsa's legend. Yes, now I know what I was missing. I must feel the role. Recreate the entire evening at the amphitheater, with candles, wine, the works, just like Elsa once did. The aura of that place might provide the help I need. They say Elsa spent nearly her entire life there. Folk claim the amphitheater is haunted, and that is why no more plays are performed there. Apparently, everyone who has tried to act out Elsa's scene on that amphitheater stage has died in mysterious circumstances. Old wives' tales. Even if it is haunted, I believe Elsa's spirit will give me its blessing. Tonight, I set out. I've prepared candles and acquired 2 bottles of the very same wine Elsa drank right before her death. I will rehearse and rehearse and rehearse until at last I believe indeed I am Elsa. Oh my god, actors are so weird. Fragment of script highlighted in red ink. The day now dies. It collapses into itself, as does my soul. Darkness, like a stifling vapor, shall soon swallow me. No. Now I am at last ready to renew the memory of ghosts in my heart. I shall light the candles. Let the first flicker for the lad, a mere child, who was smitten and perished on the field of battle at high noon without a murmur. Let now the second flicker for he who wished to fetch me a jewel from the bottom of the well, and never surfaced to see the light of this world again. Let the third flicker for the husband, handsome as a statue, cold as a stone, who left me alone and in darkness departed. Anonymously he died in the woods, he perished. Let the fourth flicker for he who loved so beautifully, so heatedly delighted, and in this fire was consumed. Let the fifth flicker for you, my beloved, my faithful companion, my hapless husband. Racked by disease, you lie in the earth most shallowly of all. All candles now flicker. So lovely, so white. Men, boys, husbands, mine, all, I love you to the last. Now behold the wine, I drink it, and with it sanctify your memory. Ooh, love it.
Girl reenacted the marked scene, looks like, and expired. Or did something kill her? Wonder what'll happen if I
really
reenact the scene.
Committed to the craft, you know? How long have I been living in this house where I am right now? 10 months? 9 months? What's this? Uh-oh. Reenact the scene. I must light the first flame. And the second for all the men and boys. The third. The fourth. Oh!
Need to backtrack along her prints, then light the candles in the same order she did.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Alright, put that out.
Wrong.
What? I know. Alright. Alright, well, she started. She's doing like a star pattern? Okay, psycho. Alright, let's start with this one. Then this one. Hello. And this one. And then this one.
Ready. Now to drink.
Look, look, look. Am I gonna perish? That'd be a bummer. What? But other than that, how did you enjoy the play? Whoa, I can't see. Okay, just in case. Which one? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Not the skeletons. Exactly. Ma'am! That would be so embarrassing if I died right now. I hear applause. A necklace with a key-shaped pendant.
Pendant's a key.
Thank
Could be a locked cubby around here somewhere.
Whoa. Discard journal. Whoa. Cool. That was cool. I like that. Journal's falling apart from age. Only a few entries can be deciphered. We only have a few days left before the premiere. They say even Duke Roger and his favorite, Countess Duchess, will be in attendance. This shall be my magnum opus. I feel no stage fright or nervousness about my upcoming performance, but I am terrified by her, Annika. She turns Chardonnay red with jealousy as soon as we step on stage together. Is it my fault that the provincial actress, an elf to boot, is not as talented as I? Does she truly expect? Her hatred is near palpable. I'm terrified. I spoke to the director about this, but I think he did not take me seriously. He's too absorbed in the premiere, which is approaching rapidly. Annika has been rooting around in my things. She read this journal. I caught her red-handed sitting in my room. I'm horrified by how I reacted. I exploded, naturally, screamed at her at first. But a single look from her froze that scream in my throat with fear. I must take all my most valuable possessions and hide them in the amphitheater. I shall never wear the key to my chest on my person at all times. I shall now wear the key to my chest on my person at all times, hanging from this necklace the jeweler made for me. It gets worse and worse. I fear she wishes to kill me. I feel an itch in my back, presaging her dagger, or perhaps this itch is in my throat. Is that her as well? Shall it be the poison then? Very theatrical of her, either way. Gods, I swear, if that despicable creature does anything to hurt me, I shall turn this amphitheater into an earthly hellscape. Damn. The jealous elf actress killed her. That's sad. That's sad. Well, at least we helped her spirit move on after she haunted forever. My acting? Oh, thank you so much. I love this music. Alright. That was fun. I'm glad I came to see what this was. Let us go. Let us go. I fell. So beautiful. Let's go. Finally, talk to our girl. Duchess. Hello, sir? Oh, that's not a guy. Pile of junk. Ay, that's not a guy either. No! Get away from me, freak. Would I like to act? No, I would not. No. I'm just reading, you know? Act out. Yeah, true. Act up? Maybe. No, I'm not. What? You've never even seen me act. I don't even know how to act. I don't even know how to act normally.
Sir,
wait, two? Happy, thank you. And great awkward, same. Wait, oh, I can't get up over here. I thought I'd be able to. Oh wait, maybe... Never mind. Thank you so much, Happy Angel, for 5 gifted. Welcome if you got one. Hi, Daedalus. And thank you, Great Awkward, for the sub. Welcome back. Thanks, guys. Oh, welcome, Life. Just a teaser. Okay, my bad. I thought I could go up right there. I was excited. La-da-dee, la-da-da-dun-dun. Also, I've been made aware that you can shoot your bow while you're driving the boat and you don't have to stop, but I swear I tried that before and it didn't work. So that's why I've always stopped when I'm on the boat. But I must have just fricked it all up. Hello, Mordecai. How you doing? How's it going?
Art is not like bread
Excuse
and
me.
butter, but it's fruit.
Why am I going up here? Okay, this is right. Whoa, I love the music. Do I look good enough for the Duchess? I do.
Have you ordered a new coat for the wine festival?
Yes, you ought to see it. Beautifully tailored orange silk trimmed with mink.
Oh, that won't do.
It won't do. Why not?
Her Grace just announced she will don a crimson gown. And orange and crimson blend about as well as oil and water. Oh, and she's likely to be cross. Very cross.
Very important. Yeah, we're gonna go do part of the main quest. Oh my gosh, what the heck? I've never been in here. Oh, I want this. I want to live in this.
No work and no play, right, Witcher?
Yep, for sure.
Saint Blakeman's house. You're Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, I am. Thank you so much. Wow, it's so pretty in here. I barely have been over in this area, I feel like.
This a face no ointment could help.
People made this. Real human people made this beauty.
It's clearing up.
Hello, Colt. How you doing? Greetings.
For idleness is chief mistress of vice is all. Then who can say
What are you
but mirth
painting?
and play
Oh, my.
is best
Greetings.
of all.
Greetings. Can I
Your
pet that?
reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Oh my god, I love everyone here. Keep gassing me up. What are you doing?
Is it true?
You
Is
are the
winter
famed
coming?
Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
Wrong fantasy world, girl.
Do you know how to swing a sword left-handed? I do.
Oh my god, careful. Why are you running? Game of Thrones reference, Fog? Yeah. Well, except they do have the same kind of thing with winter coming, but we already took care of that. Well, kinda. Oh my god, I'm really sorry. Wow. They need an elevator? I know, right? Can we cut through here? Actually, I want to go this way. Actually, I'm enjoying this. This would be so much work to run. Oh my god, speaking of needing an elevator. Ooh, I've been watching Silo. I know I talked about this yesterday or whatever, but you guys should watch it. It's freaking sick. Actually, I think I didn't know what was still airing. I
must
hate
see a
waiting for
medic.
episodes. I'm still an episode behind though, I think. No spoilers, please. I'm not gonna say any spoilers, but Silo is so good. It's so good. That's the show I'm into right now. I'm gonna RP walk. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god. Never heard. Oh really? Actually, I'm surprised you haven't heard of the book. They're based on books that are pretty good, I've heard. It's like science fiction-y. All right, we're back to report in.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
Hello, it's him. That guy is the bad guy.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Oh, really?
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Well, the case got more complicated.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing?
Don't yell at me.
We are very disappointed.
Okay.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
You've been watching too many
Garlic's
movies.
useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
Those are made up.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Buckthorn?
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once.
Really?
The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead, let them go to their deaths. You need to stay out of this. Also, he's so sus. I don't know. I feel like it'd be too obvious if he's... But, like, why would he... No, there's no way he is going through the plan of, like, capturing the woman that the guy loves. And then blackmailing him, pretty much. No, there's no way. But, like, stay out of this.
Whoa, this is work for a witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in.
I haven't failed.
I'll take my best. 40 hardened veterans. No vampire can stand up to that.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter.
You'll just
Won't
get them all
make any
killed.
difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
I just told you.
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
Well... It's not some common monster.
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Tja, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe
I
this.
knew you'd yell at me.
Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Are you not paying attention?
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Okay, but like also an innocent woman's been abducted. Did you miss that part?
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I think we should free the vampire's lover. Also, he said she looked familiar. I don't even know. She like kind of looks like the Lady of the Lake, but that wouldn't make any sense. But she does look like her. But that's obviously not who she is. But it's like, I don't know who else he's talking about that she looks familiar.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Excuse me?
In Tucson, wine is sacred.
So he's gonna know what the wine
Here
is.
there is no such thing as a drop
Alright.
of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus,
Perfect.
Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Sommelier will know.
Witcher, show him the paper scrap.
Yeah,
Benoit,
Geralt
can
said
you
that.
determine which wine made this stain?
This is so cool. There's no way you'll know.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saar too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps some Saint-Réal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
She's so pretty. Literally so pretty. Yeah, see? I told you it's the sus guy. Frickin' A. It's him. But, like, he's not... There's no way he's that smart. I don't know. What? Like, why would he want them all killed? Because he thinks they're not noble and good anymore? Oh, my God. And he wants to look like the best ever? There's no way. Tell me more about the specific wine, please.
Saint-Réal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
No way.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint-Réal, it is Saint-Réal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
We?
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
She's so beautiful.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too
Shut
dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, sure. Let's go. With him, really? Yeah, we're gonna have, like, fighting. Little Hernie, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
I know, I do love his mustache. He's gonna pop a vein in his forehead, though. Whoa, cute. Oh my god, those heels. Girl. I love her. She's so cool. She's not afraid to get down and dirty, you know? Lead with action. Like earlier when we first met her, she just hopped on the horse and just went for it. Sometime later, the road to Castle Ravello. Wait, where is this? Wait, where are we?
This vampire.
Where are we? North... Oh. Oh, Castle Ravello. Oh, yeah. Okay, we've been there. But...
Have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
we can do it. We're not gonna kill him, actually. So no need to even worry or think about that. Riding from the city, yeah, but we don't. You can tell it's fine.
Panthers have attacked the wagon.
Slowly.
We must help.
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Help! Save us!
Die! Oh.
Back, you beast! Be gone!
Rude.
Help! Save us!
Okay.
Ah! Back, you beast! Be gone!
Done.
Look at us
Time
go.
to move on.
Honestly, I kind of like Damien.
If
I
not
don't
for
want
you,
him to be
we'd
bad.
have been done for.
Thank you. You saved our lives.
Hooray!
You're welcome. I hope Damien's not in on this shit, but... Or that he's not behind it. What if he's the next to die? I'm gonna be so sad. How do I like the Erendite? It's nasty. The Erendite's the silver sword, though. That was my... That was Iris, but I do like Erendite. It's strong. I feel like
Tell
I
me
kill
more about this
everything
vineyard.
in like 3 hits.
Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Oltusa. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem.
My hand
No.
shakes so
I wish
bad,
to know your
I
thoughts,
cannot hold my
Geralt.
tools.
The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paste?
Not even a
Is someone
rough
from the
horse
vineyard
will
blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
Hey, why did we go too fast? I wanted to finish talking.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
You wearing Heelys?
Trust her illustrious highness was not harmed?
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
I should have worn the
Naturally.
shirt that matched her.
Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
We're just here for an inspection.
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Yeah.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
So, first of all, have you had any wine stolen?
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but... Any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past, I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for.
Okay.
The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
Okay. So who has access to it in the cellar? Or anywhere, I guess. Hello, DJ Abe. How you doing?
The San Real. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become San Real. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat.
Wow, fancy.
Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes San Real. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabrizio, we have proof someone's gained access to San Real. Someone who should not have. Which means one of two things.
Her posture and body language. I like
Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the San Real stored?
The cellar. The cellar?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
Yes, ma'am. I love her. I love her. I love her. Bye, Yen. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just
We shall
kidding.
wait here, Master Fabrizio.
All right, y'all wait here.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws,
There's
but
no
I
way
would
it's
never
him.
suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune.
Yen
He left
knew.
his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello.
Okay.
Only then did he come into his own.
I love her outfit. I should have worn my shirt. I put it away. So I can't match her. I could wear that. I could match Damien douchebag. Psych. Listen. Yen would understand. Actually, I can't. She had a thing with Dandelion. I can't do that to him, you know?
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
You're so cringe if you think she's bitchy because she was being assertive and strong. And a leader. Like, shut up with that. Alright, let's see. Don't even say that word.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Okay. Revolution? Not that one.
Herveloos. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Thank you. Stop. Yep, that's it. Est.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Fiorano.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Dandelion. Pomino.
Got Pomino over here.
Okay, where? Oh, upstairs. Found it.
Saint-Réal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year.
Oh,
Keep looking.
frick. Oh, ma'am. Pardon me. Thank you. Are the wine barrels? Oh god. I just want to look at all of them. Okay, where is it here? What's this? Ah. Thank you so much. 1268.
Saint-Réal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Come on. Where are they? Right here? Yeah, it's literally there.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Okay.
Full.
This one is full.
I like it. Hello? I can't do them.
This one's full too. Full.
You didn't want to do the one right next to you? Oh.
This one's full
Is
too.
it really the first one? That's funny. I couldn't click it. Or are they all full? Hello? Maybe they're all full. Oh my god.
Full. Looks like all the barrels
They're
are
all
full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Saint-Réal?
True.
Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start.
That's why I looted a hammer. Okay, we should have brought our wine guy with us.
Ready.
Step aside.
Is she just gonna, like, put her head under it and... Oh, she got a glass. Okay.
So?
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
What about this one? I want to ignite that. It won't let me. Uh-oh. Oh god.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel.
Oh god.
The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabrizio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
What is going on? Oh!
Master Fabrizio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
What's going on?
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Saint-Réal. I beg you to forgive me.
Okay. To who?
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Okay. Who'd you sell the wine to?
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Soreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Do you really think no one would find out? We should not threaten him, though. Let's, like, chill, but...
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool. Very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
It's okay. You just sold wine. It's, like, not that big a deal, even though it's special. So, how'd you deliver the wine?
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astra. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
Wow. All right.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime.
Whoa, chill.
High treason the charge.
Whoa, damn. Oh my god, they're so serious about wine here.
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sintrian Noble could be our blackmailer.
Oh my god.
Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Honestly, I'm ready, but like, that seems a little harsh for him, does it not? I feel kind of bad for him. Like, yeah, he sold their special fancy wine, but like, oh my god, they just take it really seriously here, so... Joshua, thank you for 65 months. Hello, TB Studios. Oh, thank you. Hello. Thanks, Josh. That's a long time. How's it going? She got ruthless? Yeah. It's her special wine without permission, so... Of the woman he'd been with, what would be top 3? Oh my god, what? Relax. He just has, what? He has one girlfriend named Yen in my playthrough. Wine is lifeblood, I know. I get it, but I don't, you know? I get it,
See no reason to wait.
Yennefer,
Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive.
Let's go.
You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
This is so cool. I love this blood and wine and oh, I think that's one. A few hours later, the ruins of Fort Astra. Where is this now? Have we been here? I don't remember. So cool. I like this main quest for blood and wine. It's so cool. It's okay, Horsey.
Relax. Now we wait.
Pretty. I gotta know who this is or what's going on. What if it's... No, I have no idea. Okay, some dudes. None of them look familiar.
Ah, our favorite vintner.
Hello, boys. Who are you? Whoa, he's ripped. He's gonna say, who the fuck are you?
It's not him.
Oh, shit. Thing on my back. Let's go. Thanks, Damien. Now I don't want him to die. I'm starting to like him. I don't think he's bad. Oh, shit. Let's go, squad. Watch this. Ready? Wait. Wait. Ready? Oh! Wait. Yeah! Let's go.
Come on.
Hell yeah.
Spells.
That's what I wanted. That's what I was looking for.
Now, all together.
Woo!
I will show you your place, scum. For my name
Hold on.
is Damien de la Tour.
Uh-oh.
Witchcraft.
Choke on it, you rapscallion!
Who the heck?
Cut off his escape!
Courage, man.
Oh! Come on.
Woo! Oh! Disgusting.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
Yeah.
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
Oh, nice.
At your service. It was a good fight.
Okay, Damien.
We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Stop. Now he's either actually going to be bad or he's going to die. Because now that he's coming around and changing up, now he's going to die. Had no reason to trust me. We did what we came to do. That's what matters. I mean, no, I don't want him to come around because now he's going to die. I like him now. He has such a cool mustache. But no, he definitely is not in on it. But now he's gonna die and I'm sad. Don't tell me anything, chat, please. Had no reason. We did what we came to do. That's what matters. Honestly, it's not like you didn't have any reason to trust me. I mean... It's all good.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men.
Are we flirting?
At any rate, I see the effort you put forth.
Thank you.
And I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she's here? I might have known she'd come. Of course she would.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Okay. We accidentally killed all of them, I thought, so... Oh god, chill.
Captain, do the honors.
Oh my god, everybody relax. Okay, we'll get this.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
What? The blood just got on
Once
our camera.
again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call him...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
You scared? Yeah, he'll make nice bait. Great idea.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Oh, yeah? Go on, then. Where were those barrels going?
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one.
Oops.
The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
So who hired you?
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
We're gonna
Ought to
kill
be
you.
worried about me right
Yeah.
now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Okay. Let's go. I mean, I guess I could loot, but I just kind of keep going with them. Like, we're just going. Let's go.
Let's go to town.
Ooh. Let's go to town. I guess I could loot. 47. Look how cute he
He's
looks.
late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know.
Huh?
How can you be so damned calm?
Just how I be.
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Could be a middleman. Frick. He could, but...
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Damien? Hey, bud.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man.
Oh, frick.
Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Why, mine? Not the first time, honestly.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
Okay.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants.
Wow, he's done a lot.
A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
Okay, what's the Mandragora?
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists.
Fun.
Painters, sculptors, troubadours, and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
We need to get the Cintrian.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
Fun.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question.
Oh.
If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
So true. Another part.
Mandragora always assembles at the same place. A residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Okay. Yen wouldn't care. She knows what we're doing. Whoa. That was cool.
But we'll get him.
Put on clothes I know Henry will consider appropriate for the soiree. What do we got in here? What's all this? Where are we? Oh my god, do you think she'll yell at me like Yen did about my outfit before?
I should double the patrols, just in
Mr.
case. Audacious rat, the Cintrian.
Listen, we
But
haven't
we'll
done
get
anything wrong yet. Give me all this. La da dee la da 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 da.
I should double the patrols, just
Whoa,
in case.
where are we? Okay, okay, okay. So that's where we're going to the party. Let's go get some clothing first. I want her to be pleased. I want to match her and wear that same thing. I don't know where else I could get... Oh my god, that was so annoying how it messed up in Skellige. I don't really want to buy clothes, but like we can. The ornate robe. Ooh, I could just wear that.
Boars everywhere.
Is that not this cur with the price on his head?
Uh-oh.
Get his.
Uh-oh.
Don't let him
They have
gain
names?
momentum.
Tad and Keith. Madden. Uh-oh. Sword's broken. Ooh, I like this music. Owie. Tad. What a name. Oh! I just almost killed myself. Oh! How'd you do that? You alright, Nevin? Oh my god! Ew!
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Oh my god, that's a nice portrait of me. It doesn't look like me, but it's nice. I mean, it kind of does. Give me all that. Oh, I killed a chicken. I'm sorry. Alright, anyway, I gotta... Oh my, man.
Hey, handsome.
Hello.
Old Gotish found his way to the Bordello, no doubt.
La, da, da, da. He was acting dead. He's like, yeah, maybe if I just lay here, he won't kill me. And then it was cut him in half. That was disgusting. Sus, hooded woman. Hello.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Yeah.
Whoa, friend. Calm
Sorry.
down.
Sorry. I got a place to be. Yeah, good plan, mijo, exactly.
Nice tune.
Ooh. Oh my god, I'm accidentally meeting her in the alley before I even changed. Well, let's put this one on and see if the ornate robe can count. Well, is my other clothing gonna mess it up? Well, let's not wear gloves. We'll just wear New Moon and that. Should we unequip our weapons? I don't know if that matters. Let's see if this doesn't... Oh. We'll see if this... Let's see if this just works. Then we don't have to buy anything. But if it doesn't...
I've had a deep think. Time for a drink.
Uh-huh. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna go load that and buy a different outfit. But it did the optional.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Uh-oh. Sometime later. Whoa, cool lanterns. Oh, I'm really waiting. Oh my god, Geralt. Why you look so toxic? Beautiful. Oh my god, she's so cute.
Well, well. A witcher in a robe. I last saw attire like this years ago in Redania.
Inappropriate for this evening? Not a good fit?
It's a wonderful fit, but you're sure to stand out.
Oh.
No one wears such things around here.
Oops.
Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but...
Oops.
Just one other detail. Here,
Another
put
mask?
it on.
Okay.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora Soiree wear them. If you have one on,
Ooh.
no one asks who you are.
Why do they wear the masks?
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
I've got a big brain. Yeah, the Witcher medallion, that's fine. It's just a necklace. Whoa, we have the same mask. Awkward.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora Soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
What are these performances?
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Oh, frick.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions.
Ooh.
Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
Well, we're looking for Cecilia? Should we even say that?
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Okay.
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Perfect.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her.
Pretty.
Doesn't wear a mask.
It would
Love
be
that
pointless.
dress.
All would know her anyway.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Fun. So fun. Take part in the soiree's entertainments. First we go to a wedding. Now we're going to a soiree. How fun. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hello, waitress. Could I please have a little tray? Oh, she just ate that from...
Do you fear taking a bath?
Okay. Oh my god, that looks like the snack I was talking about the other day with crackers and cream cheese and a green olive. Let me see that. I want one. You're eating them all.
We must throw off the manacles of
Oh my god, this reminds me of the Red Dead 2.
To free a stone
Hello?
Come on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The
Ah.
paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Some paintballs. Discover your artistic soul.
Okay.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and modern art?
Shh, silence.
Wait, why can't I?
Focus.
Maybe like this? Oh, there we go. It wasn't letting me.
I got it. It's the Soreto.
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's
You
soul.
pleb.
Yellow. Why
Should
ever
you
tire of
It's
these
obvious.
hues? Drop
It
them in the
represents
pail and grab
transgression in
a
its
different
purest
array.
What are they saying?
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different array.
Please do not disturb. One false move is ruinous to the entire community.
I'm an artiste.
That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines. To vines and to wine!
Beautiful. I'm expressing my inner artist chat.
Quite the noble.
Purple.
Splendid!
Thank
the
you.
sky over Toussaint before a storm.
Or a deeply internalized fear of intimacy.
Oh. I should have done more blue. Red. To stain the outside like blood.
Scarlet crimson oxblood. I see lips, full sensual
Just on this
parted
side.
lips. Voila! Fin. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal?
Thank you. Thank you.
The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
Fun.
It
Hello.
must be. You look to me an artist of immense talent.
Thank you so much. What's over here? Some food?
This painting, it's rather...
Absinthe. The preferred hooch of
Oh,
artists.
let's go.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Let's go. Have you?
Do take care, Mitya.
How'd you know?
Let's go.
What is this? I want to join.
No effort to
I can do this.
It's a metaphor of the conquistadors.
What the frick? The poor mimes. That was awesome.
It must be someone famous, I tell you.
Whoa, what is that?
Talent. Exceptional, true.
I'm feeling pretty proud of myself at the moment. What's this? More? I'll have some more.
We must throw off the manacles of form.
Wait, I don't want to go.
Venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
Oh, it's in there probably. Oh, I haven't even been looking for the thing. I want art for my house.
Have you not heard the news?
Sorry, I'm hungry.
Everyone's lips.
It is irrelevant.
I'm sure you understand. There are a great many highly qualified candidates.
Then I shall have to convince you your ample generosity would be best invested in me.
And how do you aim to do that?
Wait, I don't want to accidentally do the main quest. What is that? Search the alcoves. Okay. But that doesn't look like her, so...
I shall arrange a private performance.
Oh.
After the soiree.
You've a knack for persuasion.
Hello.
We wish to be alone.
Oh.
Please, leave.
Sorry. It's my bad.
As for that stipend,
Look at the maid.
Whoa!
I believe he's
How's he
casting
doing
spells.
that?
Yeah, we'll see.
What if I arted him? Who's crying in here?
Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin and copulation.
What is this? Fragment of a script of a stage play, The Besotted Witcher, Francois de Valer. Night thick as mud envelops the dense wood. A full moon hangs in the sky above the trees. Note, scenography must include a representation of the full moon. Wolves howl plaintively in the distance. A witcher walks through the woods in careful, measured strides. He wields a silver blade in his hands. Witcher. Gods damn it all. The moon is at its fullest. Long have I awaited this night. 3 weeks have I spent in that foul pit, all to catch a lone werewolf. At least the miller's daughter helped me while away the time. In fact, I leave only with a certain sense of regret. Perchance I should take her with me. We hear the snap of breaking behind the witcher. He turns around swiftly, his guard raised. He spies the werewolf. I've got you, no beast. I've got you now. Arg, furious roar. Oh, sorry, that was not a very furious roar. Arg. The werewolf removes its mask. The witcher can see it is the miller's daughter. He's astonished, does not know what to do. Miller's daughter, well, what now? Will you kill me? Or perhaps you'll take me with you? Oh my god, the twists. That was good.
Ah, how beautiful.
Oh shit. Wait, what's going on? Whoa.
The dolphins.
How'd they
That
do
is
that?
no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Whoa.
It must be someone famous, I tell you. Such talent. Exceptional.
Whoa. Oh, that's so cute and cool.
Where are you skittering off
Look,
to?
lanterns. They say releasing them brings
Mind your
good luck.
business. Oh, I want to release one. Excuse me.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Pretty. Beautiful. Oh, sorry.
Where are you? Heading off to Silver May.
Alright, we already looked in here. Why is this not going away?
Blah, blah, blah. Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. So much time I see.
Oh, shut up. Oh! gosh. She's getting painted. Oh my. Oh my gosh, come on.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
Mm-hmm. It's the right flower.
Oh, it is her.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Lovely portrait.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
Oh.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
Okay.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her.
Oh
Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
Oh my god. Anyway. You Cecilia?
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Okay, so
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
Oh my god.
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it. But I did see the nobleman.
You did?
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Great.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this.
Oh my God.
You must leave now. Need I remind
Alright.
you that neither did you.
Let's go check over here.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Oh, we didn't dance. Can we dance?
Colorful, that's what...
No dancing in this one. A true artiste. What's this?
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Oh my gosh, I want these. Whoa. Birth of Ludovic. That is something.
Color is but the shadow of
First
deliberations
of
on the
Matilda.
nature of existence.
These are
It
very
is
modern.
irrelevant to the work's ultimate meaning.
Conception of Edward. Those are indeed something.
Need I remind you that neither did you.
We should walk past the tables. Perhaps they're still there.
This painting, it's rather...
Alright, where are we looking? Let's see over here. What's this?
Hit of fist tech. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
Give me all this. Fish.
We must throw off the manacles.
Snapple flies. How are you doing?
Venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
Ding.
Empty heart-shaped box.
Oh yeah.
Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air.
Perfect.
Let's follow it.
How convenient.
Need I remind you that neither did you.
Huh? Huh?
This painting, it's rather... It's very... Bloody colorful, that's what...
Where are we going?
Ignoramus.
Oh my god, we're going in a loop.
Are they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat higher to me.
It's fine. Relax.
Hello. Uh-oh. We're about to
Sorry,
interrupt.
only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come. We must consider what to do.
I'll just mind control him. I can do that, by the way.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
Oh.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace.
Aw.
Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito. On state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Please don't tell anyone you've seen us.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Have you seen Cecilia?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman.
my
They
gosh.
clearly were drawn to each other.
Perfect.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
It must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No,
Thank
stay
you.
here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Be careful, though.
Quickly, upstairs.
Okay, let's go. It's so pretty. I want art like that for my house. Wait, I'm so nervous. I don't want to mess this up. Oh god, I'm scared. Ready? Wait, what if I knock on the wrong door? Oh. Please don't be in the middle of the act. Ooh, I love that dress.
That...
No!
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're
Frick.
too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Oh my god, okay, I didn't expect that.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
What if the guy is another higher vampire? He's a jealous... I don't even know. Well, frick frack. Well, she won't need that. Shoot. She won't need any of that.
Killed her, and went out on the balcony.
A handprint.
Bloody handprint. It's his.
What if he's also being...
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too.
What if he's also being blackmailed and he has to kill people as well for whoever the blackmail
Must have
is?
climbed this ladder. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Footprints made by soiled boots.
Wow, the moon's crazy. What ladder? That's a ladder? Where's the ladder? That's a ladder. Oh, gee, oh my gosh.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
Why is there another broken mirror?
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard and sank to the floor.
I need all of this stuff.
Bloodstains.
I'm getting so many...
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it.
I wish I could loot the paintings.
Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably.
Back out the window. Oh, excuse me.
Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably.
Blue armor die, let's go. The collected verse of Gonzalo de Versio. Love. To love is to build a house of cards, or play a game of chess. But one wrong word or ill-thought move, and you must start it all afresh. Tide. Whenever I watch the tide recede, cold coils of fear grip round my heart, while the seas sneak back calm and sure in the dark of night, as they have before, or will they, as they have before? Or will they stay on distant shores, leaving crushed shells and washed up dreams, as memory of surfs of yore?
Blood on the window frame.
Uh-oh.
Someone climb out? Fall out? Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it?
What if I jumped out?
Locked. No key in sight.
So should I jump out the window? Oh, here's the jewel.
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them.
Okay.
Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
Uh-oh. Why all look the same? Oh, hello, ma'am.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
Okay, perfect.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
Oh,
what did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
Oh, sorry, I got cat hair on my arm. Oof. Imprudent attacking him.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can
true.
take care of myself, I assure you.
Hell
A
yeah.
hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Hell yeah. Love that. I think I know what he was after.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Bought it many years ago. All right. So what makes it so important?
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
So quiet. I'm scared.
The Heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer.
Yep.
Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
What's that?
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
All right, we need to see what's there.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel.
True.
His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
True.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Is team down? Oh. All right. What do you think about her? That's what I was gonna ask.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
Familiar about the drawing.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Oh my gosh.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the
Why did my stream
wine,
just
the
go
jewel,
like that?
both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers.
What?
She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Thank you, Natesh. That was dramatic. You think she's involved?
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Cool. Why was she banished, though?
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth.
True.
Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Sienna.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Sienna knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day.
Her sister's a psycho.
In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Sounds like a bitch, though. Oh my god.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Sienna is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form.
You serious?
You must make sure of that.
Are you serious? She sounds like an a-hole, though. I mean, I know she's your sister, but like, wait, if she's the one behind all of it? You really want me to not? Oh my god. I mean, honestly, I can't promise that, but oh, she's gonna get mad at me. I don't want her to get mad at me. What the frick? That's crazy. I can't promise that.
Can't guarantee her safety, unfortunately. Especially if she's one of those responsible for these crimes.
Witcher, that was not a request.
Okay, okay.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
What's going on? What is going on?
Witcher, I hear
boys.
you know Regis too.
Yeah.
Even that you are friends.
Yeah, but why are they here right now? Why is Detlef here with Regis? What is going on? What? Uh-huh.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect.
Uh-huh. That's
Master
him.
Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see, sword in hand.
Uh-huh.
Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a Witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice. When loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Just like humans?
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends.
Girl keeps his
If
cool
I understand
so
you
good.
correctly,
So well.
you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible,
Yeah.
yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now.
She has no idea.
Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire.
This is so crazy.
I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine.
She's a vampire,
I should go to
too.
the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis?
Yeah.
Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
I'm not sure. I'm sure the Duchess doesn't know. She knows Regis, but I'm sure she doesn't know Regis is a vampire.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Yeah.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
Go ahead.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your
forgot they met
task,
up.
and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Uh-huh. So, okay. Oh god, this is bad. Because if it's her sister, am I really gonna let him kill the Duchess's sister? Whoa, this is crazy. Okay. So Oriana's she's got to be a vampire. How do you know Oriana? She said she knew him for ages. Okay, but she's a vampire too.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
Okay, yeah.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Okay, so is this just a coincidence? What's going on? Ages, yeah, exactly.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Mm-hmm.
Tweet. Oh, your ravens. This is crazy. I don't even... It's like weird. This is... What? Okay, well, I know where they are.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone.
That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Cool, okay. That was just not what I expected. Oh my gosh, what's going on?
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Wow. This is so crazy. That's so cool. I didn't expect them to be there. Oh my gosh.
You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
What did he tell you about himself?
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Very interesting evening.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Me neither.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll.
Oh.
I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix Mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
And that's probably going to be like the northeast, where I haven't been yet. Sheesh. Okay. Wow. Metzina Gate. Entry added. Siana. Wow.
Banquets and...
That was cool. Okay, yeah, so that's where we'll meet them, and then probably it's... I'm guessing it's like that, maybe. I don't know. Or... Because that's the Cockatrice Inn. We won't do that tonight, though, but...
Mine are rather suited for pleasant mirth.
Look at him. Da-na-na-na, ba-na-na. Oh my gosh. Okay. Overwhelmed. Cool. Oh, there we go. Oriana, during the soiree organized by the Mandragora, Geralt met Oriana, a valued patroness to many local artists. There was something about this woman that made most who met her feel somehow ill at ease. She could not break the Witcher's iron hard self-composure, of course, but she did give him the impression she was no normal aristocrat, and his impressions were usually spot on. Yeah, because she's a freaking vampire too. Siana. That doesn't look like a girl. Or she looks strange. The proportions are weird. Sylvia Anna, lovely name, don't you think? This beauty should come as no surprise, given it's the name of the daughter of the Duke and the sister of a Duchess. Yet the fate Siana and her intimates call her met was not as beautiful as might be suspected. Though it turns out she had in truth been born rather inopportunely. She came to this world during an eclipse and thus fell victim to the panic surrounding the curse of the Black Sun, which was said to affect young girls from ruling families birthed in similar circumstances. Though Geralt had serious doubts whether this curse truly existed, many claimed it caused horrible mutations, which filled his victims with cruelty and desire to kill. Parents certainly seemed to be among the believers in the curse, for they deemed her too dangerous to be allowed to remain at court and forced her into exile. Some of them fled to Nazaire and soon, for all intents and purposes, dropped off the face of the planet. And then it updated... what's his name? Oh my god, Regis. Well, that's good they met up. Yeah, ABCD Death Lab. Residence for the Duchess, he was certain Detlef was somewhere far away, safe in Regis's care. He was wrong, as he found out while watching both vampires stroll into the room, his surprise quickly turning to irritation. In the conversation which followed, the Duchess had no idea she was talking to the murderer she was so wished to have slain. In fact, the Beast of Beauclair even came off as charming. Afterwards, Geralt set off for Duntin, but not before first extracting a promise from Regis to keep Detlef at a safe distance this time. That's crazy. She just had no idea. Yeah, if you guys didn't know exactly what was going on in the story, that guy I just read, Detlef, he was like, he's a vampire and he's the Beast of Beauclair, the killer that I'm looking for the Duchess. And I knew that was, but it's not his fault because he's being blackmailed. And she was just talking to him and didn't even know it was him. Didn't know all of them were vampires. Crazy! Well, that's so cool. Okay. I need to process that. I think we all need to process that. Talks up knowing who people are by talking to them, but she has no clue. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Michael. Has no clue that she's just talking to 3 vampires, and one of them is the one that I'm supposed to be killing.
Don't dare to think you've got carte blanche
Well, I
here.
told her I wasn't going to kill him anymore, because it wasn't his fault. But that was very unexpected and fun. Beautiful. But thank you, everyone. Thanks, Michael, for those bits. Thanks for the support today, chat. Thanks for hanging out, spending time here. We'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy this view and the music in the meantime. But I will see y'all tomorrow for more. And we'll keep going. We'll probably do some sides. If there's any other side stuff we want to do, we might have to do those boards up there. And then we'll do this main, because I feel like the main quest is coming to an end, but I don't know. We'll see. But I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a good night, and I'll see you then. All right, bye.